Okay. Can everybody hear me and see the game? Okay. So tonight's going to be chill. I'm going to be doing mostly farming, I think. I'm going to farm food, maybe items. Maybe I'll try to do 4 more shrines. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I didn't watch the early game very much, which actually ended up being kind of interesting. Thank God Miami didn't advance, though. Could you imagine how bad Miami would get creamed by by Kansas City with Skylar Thompson? The NFL might have needed to step in there. Like, good God. It's so nice having a weapon that never breaks. Like, y'all don't even know. Master Sword running low on energy. I did not know that was a thing. But I'm pretty sure it'll recharge. Like, I seriously doubt the Master Sword breaks. If the Master Sword in this game breaks, we have a problem. Ratio, I didn't live on campus. See here. Apparently it takes 10 minutes to recharge. So that's no problem. I'm not going to do anything for the next 10 minutes that requires a really good sword. Okay, now we can buy the house. Okay, so going forward after tomorrow, would you guys prefer I upload like the serious video in the morning and the fun video in the afternoon, or the fun video in the morning and the serious video in the afternoon? Ratio, I'm not going to root for him. I'm not going to root against him. To me, it's just whatever. The only thing that I know about Russ is that he's going to get whatever he deserves. If he puts in the work, he can be good again, and if he doesn't, he won't. Scarecrow, they're typically not. They're not typically Scarecrow, but I'm going to start doing off-season videos where I start talking about, like, team needs and, you know, free agents and stuff. But I'm also going to do an end-of-year series where I talk about the best players on the 2022 Seahawks, which is definitely more frivolous and is more just talking about cool stuff rather than, like, anything important. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I was thinking that too. Necessarily. Sometimes the more frivolous videos I make don't really do anything. Like, sometimes they barely get 1,000 views. Like, the video I made about Kingsbury getting fired barely broke, like, I don't even think it's at 1,500 views right now. Because people don't really care because it's not about the Seahawks. The videos I made about the Seahawks, you know, draft pick stuff, that stuff blew up. Hell yeah. Because it pertains to the Seahawks, even though it's a very simple thing to talk about. Like, it's very, very straightforward. Like, the Broncos lost. Our pick is now this. Any fool could look this stuff up on Tankathon. Oh, winning ratio, and it's not even close. Not even close ratio. I'm not EDP. I'm not Cop Pizzle. Yeah, Scarecrow, that's absolutely true as well. Everything's better when we're winning. Granted, the draft videos are going to be a lot better because we have good draft picks. But I think that's small in comparison to, you know, these material you can generate during the season when things are good. Oh, okay, good. Right, ratio. And people donated a lot during the Lions-Packers game, and the viewership on that stream was super high because we were making the playoffs. Yeah, that's the dream. I've died of Skull Lake. I don't even know what Skull Lake is. Is that it? It looks like it could be a skull, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why he bothered saying that last part. Like, that's not anybody's fault except for Lamar for getting hurt, I guess. And it's not like he wanted to get hurt. Like, I don't know why he said that part, but the rest of it, yeah. Oh, so does Greg Roman get fired, or does J.K. Dobbins get traded? Seems like it's got to be one of the two, right? Yeah. I mean, honestly, the Bengals and Bills both made some pretty dumb mistakes. Like, why is Josh Allen risking turnovers against a team like the Dolphins, who you know are not going to be able to score unless you give them easy points? Just preserve the ball, be careful, and everything's going to be okay. A little too late at a certain point, though. Like, you can't be saying stuff like that about your teammates. Yeah, I mean, he's got the right attitude about this stuff. It beats the hell out of the old Russ stuff in that regard, right? It is a nice change of pace. Apparently Ryan Neal is restricted, but I'm getting conflicting information on that. But if Ryan Neal's restricted, it's going to be trivial for us to keep him. Like, it's pretty much guaranteed if he's actually restricted. Field Goal said he is, but I can't. But Spotrack said he was unrestricted. Oh, crap. I don't have Rivali's Gale, so I can't get over there, I don't think. I wonder what over the cap says. I'll look it up later, I guess. I don't know. It's actually a big deal if he's restricted or not. Like, I think that's the difference. If he's not restricted, I don't think we keep him. Yeah, I'm not really doing that. I'm not rooting for him. I'm not rooting against him. It's just kind of... I'm interested to see what happens. And at the end of the day, I believe that whatever happens to him is what he deserves. If he puts in the work and starts playing good again, then he will have earned that. But if he doesn't put in the work and he keeps playing shitty, then he will have earned that too. It says unrestricted? Yeah. But field goals said restricted. It didn't change. Spotrax always said unrestricted, but Field Goals did an article earlier today that says he's restricted. Fudge. Fudgy fudge. Let's go with it. Yeah, Field Goals said he was restricted. I do believe Spotrax sometimes slips up on the stuff on the smaller guys. Guys like Ryan Neal who are not big-time players. Like, they might just not really put a lot of work into their Spotrack pages. So it's possible they just completely let that one go past. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I've had a lot of people tell me he's restricted over the last few months, so I'm not married to it. He is restricted, Nugash? How do you know? Alright, they're giving me this one for free. Well, Chicken, I think he would be Jamal Adams' backup, but he's proven he can play really well, so he would probably get on the field a decent amount. Maybe we try to take it easy with Jamal Adams because he's so delicate. But I think he would play a pretty decent amount. And of course, if Jamal gets hurt, then, you know, it's a no-brainer. Brady Henderson said it on Twitter. Okay. Hopefully Brady knows what's up. He usually does. I hope he's restricted because I don't think we keep him unless he's restricted. The defense wasn't mediocre this year, Ratio. The defense was not mediocre this year. I wish if it was mediocre, we probably would still be playing. Mediocrity would have been nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see here. I need to farm food. Hey, Chris. Oh, there's no way it's more interesting than last offseason. Last offseason, we traded the best quarterback in our team history. That might be the most interesting offseason the team will ever have. What are we going to do this offseason that tops it? Are we going to trade? What are we going to do? Are we going to trade Pete Carroll to the Jets or something? Well, if Pete Carroll retires, that's still not as interesting as trading Wilson. If Pete Carroll retired, the Chronic? Welcome to the stream. But here's the difference. If Pete Carroll retires, 90% of Seahawks fans are going to be happy about it and nobody's going to argue about it. Last year when we traded Wilson, I had people getting mad at me in my comment section like it was my fault. That's the difference. Because about half of the Seahawks fans were pissed off about it and they thought it was my fault for some reason. Because they're stupid. If Pete retires this offseason, I'd say a good 90% of Seahawks fans are going to be totally cool with it, and some are even going to be happy about it. Oh, hey, Haircut, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Is this your first time here, or just your first time commenting? Yeah, Wagner got cut on the same day, and with him it was the same thing. I don't think it's 14 million. I think it's 10 million. No, not really. I was ambivalent on it. I saw it both ways, and I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do. I was fine with whatever at that point. I was my attitude was more like it doesn't really matter because Carol is still here, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Okay, right now it's 8, and then post June 1st it would be 14.
Rivali's Gale is now
okay.
Ready.
EFF's current mock has Brian Branch going number 8 overall. Well, Nugash, I think you're right in the sense that a lot of the Seahawks fans who are Seahawks fans but don't think about football at all love Pete. Like, they just watch the games, and they're happy when we win and they're sad when we lose, and then it's over to them. Yeah, those people probably like Pete. But the people who actually, like, watch me and Brandon and Rob and, you know, on YouTube, and they actually strive to really understand the game and dive deeper. No, those people, I think, largely don't like Pete, and I think they would mostly be really happy. I don't think I would get very many comments after if the day Pete retires. If it happens this offseason, I don't think you're going to see like a bunch of comments on video of people being, like, mad at me or some shit. That's different. I'm talking about, like, the Buffalo Wild Wings fans, you know? The guys who go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the games. And by the end of the day, they've got this giant beard made out of barbecue sauce. Yeah, those people who don't think about football on any level beyond entertainment, yeah, they probably like Pete because we've won a lot of games with Pete. But I'm not talking about those people. I don't know, Ratio. And I couldn't ask them now because they're all gone. Like, they stopped commenting on my videos after Wilson turned into, turned into fucking Ryan Leaf, and we started winning without him. Like, they basically stopped commenting. I think they were just mad at me because I was the guy who made videos talking about Wilson. Like, hey guys, there's a real problem here. Like, this offense, like, last year we had a $35 million quarterback, and our offense was 16th in the league. And he's... Okay, Twitch isn't telling me who just followed, but thank you whoever just followed. Welcome to the stream. Twitch, for some reason, is not telling me who just clicked follow, but I appreciate it. Whoever it was. I think they were just mad at me because, I don't know. Most of them are really, really, really stupid. Like, there were some people who were commenting on my videos last year who were just, like, completely brain dead, and I haven't seen them in, like, 4 months. Okay, Nugash, you gotta understand, though, the people who are gonna comment on that are the people who have positive things to say. The people who would tell Pete, I hope you suck dick as you die or something, they're just not gonna comment. Because it's negativity, and it's probably gonna get them banned off YouTube. And at the end of the day, even the people who don't like Pete are probably going to be like, well, I'll just keep it to myself. We had a fun season, whatever. Let's just calm down. We don't need to be toxic right now. It's just like how when you go to the Wilson post-game presser after the last game of the year. You go to that video, it's everybody like, we love you, Russ. We believe in you. You're awesome. You're such a good guy. Do you think every Broncos fan actually believes that? No. I think a vast majority of Denver fans want Russ to retire. They desperately want him to, go away. But on a video like that, when he's talking about, end of year stuff, they're not going to say it. Okay, Leaf, I don't really remember that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does seem like it doesn't bother him as much as it should. Okay, Chris, but I guarantee you, 95% of Denver fans If you went up to them and were like, hey, if you push this button, Russ will retire and give most of that money back, and you can move on, they would push it. Okay? They're giving him one more chance because they acknowledge they have to because of the financial constraints. They are not giving him another chance because, like, they know, like, oh, we could move off of him easily, but we're going to choose not to because we think he's going to be great. No, they have no choice. It's not because they actually believe in it. D'Amico Ryans is head coach. He'll probably be okay. He might be about as good as Robert Saleh. He might be another one of those guys who's like, you know, good motivator, got some good ideas. Ultimately, there's a couple things lacking. But he might be okay, yeah. Damn it, I wanted to throw you. Yeah, none of the Wilson nutsuckers are ever going to comment on any of my videos again. They're all gone. There's just... the party's over. Ratio, it depends. Depends on how he goes out. If he retires, then of course. If he's fired and handles things honorably, then sure. If he pulls a Tony Dungy, then no. Absolutely not. When Dungy got fired by the Buccaneers, he basically lost his mind. He had to be escorted out of the facility by, like, security guards because he was so upset and so in disbelief that he got fired. I think Russ left on a sour note. Not really. There were some things about it that weren't ideal, but not really. And at the end of the day, looking back on it, him demanding out was the best thing in the world. If he didn't demand out, we would have had to deal with his ass. Lovey Smith, maybe? I mean, there's nothing wrong with Russ wanting out. Especially if he's going to want out and then immediately turn into Alakai Smith. Like, if he's going to start playing shitty, then I want him to want out. That way I don't have to deal with him being shitty. I want some, like, some of the rock salt, man. Lovey Smith kind of sabotaged the team on the way out. Does that count? Free game shoe. Yeah, maybe, Chris. Maybe. But as it stands, I'm certainly not upset about any of it. He can go suck somewhere else. As long as he doesn't suck here. Winning a game that the Houston didn't want to win. That's really it. But that's the closest example I have. Like, there really aren't that many examples. The closest I can think of is Lovie Smith winning a game Houston wanted to tank. It's, yeah, not a tremendous example, but it's the best I can do. I mean, maybe. It's really hard to know because he never played left tackle. Balls. 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 Probably like 2 dozen. Hey, Swag. It was good, Swag. I liked it. It worked. I would probably eat there again. It's just stupid expensive. Come on. Poop again. Poop. Yes. No, I mistimed it. I got greedy. I has a bucket. No, they be stealing my bucket. Come on, dude. Poop. Poop. Come on. Do it. Damn it. Why are you being an asshole? Big country. Okay, so anyway, CJ Stroud is going to make his decision tomorrow, I guess, and it's actually kind of a big deal. We need him to declare. Like, I'm not somebody who freaks out about this draft because we did so damn well in this trade, but, like, things change significantly if there's no CJ Stroud. Chick-fil-A's good. Yeah. I just got the chicken from Popeyes. You know, the, what do they call it? Like, the combo with, like, the wings, legs, and thighs. I tried some of the mashed potatoes. Mac and cheese. Well, yeah, Dota, but it kind of removes the possibility of 3 quarterbacks going. Right? As of right now, there could easily be 3, but not if Stroud doesn't go. Unless you think A-Rod, Anthony Richardson would go top 5, which I don't. Get back here, Mr. Pig. Come on, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Please. I need your pork. I'm hungry. You need to die so I can live. Whoa, what the hell? Is this fox trying to commit suicide to get away from me? Dude. That's a much worse death than the death I have planned for you. I don't think Murphy has as much potential as Carter, but I like Murphy a lot, and I wouldn't mind getting him at all. Like, I don't have a beef with that. I think Murphy's good. But I'm not going to act like he's better than Carter, who I think looks like the next Cortez Kennedy. Okay, what else can we do here? We need to find some more shrines. I like Breeze, but Murphy's better, yeah. Hmm. I think he is. I think he is haircut. Tyree Wilson is pretty fun too. He might be worth it at 5. Adwolf, thank you for the sub. Wow, we just hit a new career high in subs on the channel. 22. We have never had more subs. Really feel like the Cardinals get Carter. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Alright guys, I will be right back. Gonna run a few ads. When I come back, we will do this for a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. Like, the Ravens almost won tonight without Lamar, but they didn't win. So do they look at that and go, wow, we really don't need Lamar? Or do they look at it and go, we need Lamar because we lost? That's going to be interesting. But I feel like the Ravens are not going to keep Lamar. I think he's going to go to the Jets or something. That feels right, man. Lamar to the Jets. They have no idea how to draft a quarterback, so they're just going to say, screw it. Let's let somebody else do the work. Yeah, I know the Ravens defense kept them in the game, but Huntley played okay. Huntley didn't play a bad game. Like, he was not the I mean, ultimately the game flipped on a very fluky fumble. Like, is that really Huntley's fault? It's just kind of this weird fluke thing, right? I don't know if I can kill Huntley because he was the recipient of one of the bigger fluke plays I've ever seen. On a multiple choice test, I could probably name all of them. If you Yeah, I know, Swag. What the hell was up with that? Like, you gotta have better self control, man. You can't be acting like that. Okay, let's think. Sean McDermott, Bill Belichick, Robert Sala, Mike McDaniel, Rosberg, Jerry Rosberg, Brandon Staley, Andy Reid, Josh McDaniels, Mike Tomlin, Zach Taylor, John Harbaugh, Stefanski, Jeff Saturday, Although I guess Jeff Saturday isn't really the coach anymore because he was interim, but whatever. He's the last, most recent coach they've had. Lovie Smith, although he just got fired too. Mike Vrabel, Doug Peterson. That's every coach in the AFC. Okay. NFC. Let's go. Mike McCarthy, Nick Sirianni, Ron Rivera, Brian DeBole or Daybole or Dabole or whatever, Pete Carroll, Kyle Shanahan, Cliff Kingsbury, Sean McVay, LaFleur, Kevin O'Connell, Matt Eberflus, Dan Campbell, Todd Bowles or Bowles or whatever. Todd Bowles, I think it is. Steve Wilkes, Arthur Smith, and Dennis Allen. Okay, that's all 32. Yeah, I would say so, Dacian. I think that was a little surprising. Swag, I don't really care about that stuff. Come talk to me when he actually makes a serious announcement. Like, if he's trying to, like, let the team know that he's unhappy about something, he's being a little bitch because he just got a new contract. Mm. No, I don't. I think Donald's had his day. He was not that good this most recent year. He was playing about as good as Quentin Jefferson. Leaf, it was a pretty funny follow, but ultimately he's not somebody who's worth taking seriously. Leaf, he's just not really worth taking seriously. He'll be a competent starter. He'll be a worthy starter, but honestly, he's the kind of guy who might retire, right? He might, once he becomes, not really great anymore, he might be like, I don't like playing this game when I'm just, anonymous rando who could be just about anybody, and it's no different. No! Oh, fuck, dude. Pain in the ass. I mean, Chris, it kind of is, especially for someone like him. Look at the way he plays. He's undersized. Look at how good Russell was for a while, and look how quickly he became, the worst quarterback in the league. Or one of. I'll say, he got the extension at the right time, didn't he? He got that extension at the exact right time. Chris, I don't know why you don't think it isn't huge. It is. Aaron Donald played in every game for a long time, including a lot of playoff games. That adds up. If you don't realize that, you're gonna get, washed away. You're gonna get trapped. You're gonna end up like these Seahawks fans last year who didn't want to trade Wilson because they're like, well, he was good in 2019, so therefore he's still good in 2022, even though we have a couple of years of data that he's not what he was. It's the same thing. I mean, the Rams are going to have to start blowing it up regardless. Alright, I did it. Man. Feels like the Eagles are going to destroy the Giants next week. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating how much the Eagles are falling off, but it feels like they're just going to do whatever the hell they want to do on the ground. I just feel like the Eagles were in cruise control. Oh, I mean, honestly, Giants fans should feel good about things. They were supposed to suck balls this year. Yeah, I want the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. For some reason, Seahawks fans hate the Chiefs. I don't really know why. And they get mad at me when I say I like the Chiefs, but no, I hope the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. I know, Dota, but most of the people who watch my channel were not alive when that happened. Like, most of the people who watch my videos were zygotes when the Chiefs and Seahawks were division rivals. So I don't think it's that. Like, literally, it's been almost 25 years since we were division rivals with the Chiefs. No, Dota, you're off by like 6 years. It was 76, right? Yeah, 76. If the Nordstroms owned the Seahawks, I don't think we would have ever been good. Paul Allen, the stuff that he did was so, massively huge. like it's hard for me to believe. Like, I think I think that's probably just something where it worked out fine for both sides. Jim Moyer? Man. That gives you an idea of how much people don't remember that guy. They can't even come close to spelling his name right. Casey, and I made a list of that one time, but it was a long time ago. So I'd have to remake it and reconsider. We're probably top 15, but I don't think we're top 10. Like, okay, the most successful NFL franchises ranked. Patriots, Steelers, Packers, Giants, Cowboys, Broncos, Bears, Dolphins, Niners. Who am I missing? No, not the Bills. The Bills haven't won a Super Bowl, and they've only had one era of actual, like, good play. About to be two. There's got to be one more. Like, maybe it's the, maybe it could be the Rams, right? They have 3 Super Bowls. Honestly, the Ravens are up there. They haven't been around that long, but what they've accomplished in a short period of time is actually pretty phenomenal. Like, the Ravens have 2 Super Bowl wins. They've had very few really bad seasons. Because Pete is scared of getting beat over the top. That's all there is to it. He is scared of getting beat over the top. Always and forever. He can't see past that. Browns. Honestly, the Raiders might be up there too. They've got 3 Super Bowls. They were a historic team for at least a good period of time. It's just lately they've been shitty. Mostly because of financial limitations. I don't know about the Chiefs, though. The Chiefs went 50 years between Super Bowl wins. And, you know, they didn't even play in the Super Bowl for 50 years. Yeah, Redskins, that's pretty good. They won 3 Super Bowls in the 80s. Although, other than that, honestly, have the Redskins really been good at all? Besides the 80s? Like, they went a long time between playoff wins. They haven't been to a Super Bowl in a while. Yeah, but I think they won, like, 1 playoff game in the Clinton Portis era. Like, not special at all. Clinton Portis was really good for a little while there. Terrible trade, though. I can't believe Washington made that trade in hindsight. On any level, that trade really didn't make any sense. Yeah, Commanders is not good. It's not a very good name. It's better than Red Tails, though. There was a time when they actually thought about changing their name to the Red Tails. I think that would have been the worst name in the league. I knew a Redskins fan back in the day. It was like, yeah, if we change our name to the Red Tails, I'm finding a new team. Why couldn't they just do the Washington Pigskins? The Pigskins. At least then you could have still called them the Skins. And people called them the Hogs anyway. Now you could just call them the Pigs. Pig. Honestly, what if they brought back the old baseball team, the Washington Senators? What if they did the Washington Senators? That has a certain gravitas to it. Like, remember when Reggie Bush's nickname was the President? That was fun. I always wondered, like, why didn't they call Clinton Portis the ex-president? You know? If they were going to call Reggie Bush the president, Clinton Portis should have been the ex-president. Remember Reggie Bush in college, like, literally 800,000% of people were convinced he was going to be an amazing, like Walter Payton level in the pros. And then it just didn't quite happen. He had his really good moments, though. Good returner. Not exactly what you're spending a top 3 pick on. Reminds me of Ted Ginn Jr. I'll never forget that one. One of my favorite moments in NFL draft history. The Dolphins take Ted Ginn Jr., number 7 overall, and everyone freaks out. And then the Dolphins head coach at the time, I think his name was like Cam Cameron, goes out there in front in a press conference in front of a bunch of Dolphins fans and is like, "You're going to love this guy on punt returns." And then everybody started booing. Like, all the Dolphins fans just started booing. It was amazing. I wonder if that moment's on YouTube. I should look for that later. It was so good. And if I recall correctly, the Dolphins would end up going 1-16, 1-15 that year. I think that was the 1-15 Dolphins with Ted Ginn Jr. That's my favorite draft moment of all time. I remember the year before, the Eagles drafted Kevin Kolb. And there was an Eagles fan in the crowd. And when it happened, like, the moment the name came out of Goodell's mouth, he had his Eagles towel out and he just immediately just crumples it up. That was pretty good, too. Oh yeah, I'm very intrigued by Brian Breeze. I just am aware of the risk that is not necessarily there with some of these other guys. Where's the shrine? Oh, don't tell me it's in the middle of the lava and I have to figure some shit out to get there. The refs don't really like Metcalf right now, and it just kind of is what it is. Okay. Let's talk. Ah, I'm a genius. I think it's just easier to see how bad the refs are now because of how good coverage is. Like nowadays, they even invite former NFL referees into like the booth, and they're like, "What did you think of this call?" And they can just be like, "Yeah, that's a shitty call." Like that makes it a little easier to realize how bad the calls are. Sucks. Wait a minute, do I not have a torch? Wait, I don't think I have anything that can be a torch. I do have these. Is this gonna function? No. Okay, I'm gonna need a wood torch. I'm gonna need a piece of wood. I really don't care. The NFL handed the Super Bowl last year to the Rams. Does anybody care? No, the Rams still won the Super Bowl. Like, fucking deal with it. Wait, Chris, you found it? Awesome. Hold on.
Fail forward fast. I want guys going out in this game not being afraid to fail. But if you fail, fail forward. What does that mean? Well, if you're failing forward, it means you're failing, but you're learning, and then you got to learn fast. Early in the first quarter, I want some guys to go out there and fail in the first half. We've got to be failing at a fast rate, and we got to be failing forward, and that's kind of the theme that I'll give them tonight. So if you hit them with that one in the locker room, they haven't heard that. Junior, and we drafted the Gibbs family. I've known this family for over 10 years. I watched this young man for a long time. You're going to be thrilled every time you watch him as a punt returner, because he's going to be a great returner for us. He's going to be a young man who's going to wind up being a great.
You can barely hear the booing, but you can hear it. You can barely hear the booing because it's such a bad video quality, but it was like legendary. Yeah, at the end of the video, you can start to hear the booing come in. I don't think... Do the Panthers even have those picks? Because they traded for Sam Darnold, or was those picks all from last year? I guess they might still have those picks for this year. Oh yeah, the McCaffrey trade. Okay. We're good. Do I use like a bow and arrow? This is not going to be easy. Actually, it was easy. Wow. I mean, the Niners don't really need draft picks because their team is so good. Is the thing. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say, and I would normally never say shit like that. But their team is so good, they don't really need draft picks. Their team is so good, they were able to make the terrible trade for Trey Lance, and their team is still good. Like, good God, man. Although, in fairness, Brady Quinn ended up sucking too, right? Like, Brady Quinn sucked too, so Dolphins were screwed either way. Great Flame Blade, huh? Yeah. He fucking sucks. Oh, really? Well, that's obnoxious. Ah. Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay. See you later, chicken. Close. No. You fight Ganon like 5 times in this game. There are 5 different forms of Ganon. No. I'm basically just farming for endgame. Probably the next time I play this game I'll beat it, or at least go to beat it. Maybe I won't be able to finish it. Okay. How? How? And this is maybe the longest shrine in the whole game. Why'd you do that? I just saved you from Ganon. You did not. Oh, Jesus. This is like the hardest shrine of the game. Just because of the length. I mean, if Rogers retires, Green Bay will definitely blow it up. Or they just pray that Love is good, but I think they kind of know that he's not. Shit. Yeah, Chris, I've heard it's good. How closely does it stick to the game? So far, how has it stuck to the game? Wait, what? When did my arrow get extinguished? If it doesn't, that would be really disappointing, Dota. I think that would be really lame if they didn't at least do that. Like, that's gotta be the starting point. Like, the rest of the story doesn't work that well unless you have that as, like, a frame of reference. Okay. I think I have to stand directly in the middle. There we go. That actually wasn't so bad. I almost felt like it can't possibly be that simple. apparently people are mad that the girl who plays Ellie doesn't look like the video game Ellie, but like, it's kind of impossible. I don't think it was ever reasonable to expect that. Like, do you know how hard it is to find a good kid actor? And then you're going to try to find a kid actor who actually looks like a video game character? Like, most children actors are garbage. Just be happy they found one who seems to be pretty good. How do I move the... Now what do I do? Like, Pedro Pascal doesn't look like Joel at all. There are actually actors they could have gotten that would have been better as Joel, like um, Josh Brolin, but who cares, really? Not that I like Pedro Pascal that much either, but that's not, but, you know, that's not what they should be aiming for there. Ooh. Pedro Pascal is just like the go-to nerd hire, it seems like now. Whenever you want somebody for, like, your nerd role, you just go to him. Guess what? Yeah, The Last of Us 1's a great game. I still really liked Part 2, but it wasn't as good. Part 2 had much bigger weaknesses, I think. Or 2 just went way too hard with the walking simulator stuff. Like, sometimes walking simulator stuff is okay, but it just went so hard with that stuff. Just like several segments in that game where you're just walking around, nothing happens. Like, so many parts where you're just like waiting for something to happen. Kyle or Murray? That's an interesting one. I don't know what to say about that. Alright guys, I'm taking another short break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'm going to go hunting for what I think will be my final shrine of this game. See y'all soon. Okay, I am back. Yeah, Henry Cavill seems like a cool dude. I don't know, there's just something about Pedro Pascal that seems a little, like, unlikable to me. I don't know what it is. He doesn't seem like a bad actor, though, I will say that. Like, it doesn't seem like he's bad at acting or anything. Yeah, of course I'm looking forward to GTA 6. For sure, but I'm not holding my breath right now, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to get an SSD to install on my PS5 to make it bigger. I don't even have that many games on it, and I'm already almost out of space. Well, there's one game I can think of that would be bigger than Grand Theft Auto 6, but I don't think it's ever going to get made, so, yeah. Oh yeah, New Gosh, I play on PC all the time. I play on PC more than console. I was playing on PC earlier today with Crisis Core. I mean, a really short movie. That's like the length of a kid's movie, like Minions Part 3 or some shit. But yeah. Half-Life 3 would be bigger than GTA 6. Half-Life 3 would be the most hyped game of all time, and I don't think it would be close. But it's never going to get made, so... Oh, Gen Z would give a F about Half-Life if they made a new one. They don't care about it because they haven't made a game in 20 years. Yeah, I've got a lot of food now. This is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
If they ever made
Hmm?
Half-Life 3, it would be... What they would have done with that game would have been so groundbreaking and shocking
Hi.
and revolutionary. Everybody would have cared about it by the time it came out. That's why they won't make it. They can't figure out how to make it good enough to justify making it. They've already figured out, like, you know, it would get hyped so much, nothing we ever do would make it good enough. So why even bother? That's why it's never going to get made. Until maybe they come up with some new technology, like maybe really good VR that makes them feel like, okay, we can make this game live up to the hype now, because it's going to do something no game has ever done. Ooh, shrine. Ooh, that one's not even going to be that hard to get to. Let's go. Honestly, I wonder why Starfield isn't getting more hype. I mean, it's being advertised as Skyrim in space. So if you're somebody who's basically been waiting for an Elder Scrolls game for the last 10 years, that's basically the best thing you're going to get. So I'm surprised that game isn't getting hyped like crazy. I've never played a flight simulator game, no. If I had to guess, I would say that I would get bored of it kind of quickly. Okay, Fallout 76. I mean, there was some extenuating circumstances going on with that one. I'm sure there is, Leaf. I think you would download the Twitch app. Right. Ooh, I almost died. I do like Minecraft, though. I like Minecraft, so maybe I'd like Flight Simulator. I don't know. That seems like a game I would play if I only wanted to interact with chat, and I would just wanted a game I wouldn't even have to think about playing. Be like a very brain dead experience for me. All right. That might be the last shrine I do in this game. Because if I do another one, I'm going to have to do 4 more total to make it count. So I don't know if that's in the cards. Oh. Ooh, I can farm arrows here, I think. I need arrows. Yeah, the God of War franchise is great. Completely different styles, though. Completely different styles of game. Between the Greece timeline and the Norse timeline. You might find yourself only liking one. I know one guy who really liked the games that happened in Greece, but didn't really care for the Norse games. Playing the old games would give you some context, Chris, but you don't have to. Snacks has never played any God of War game except for the 2018 one, and he did fine. but playing the old ones would give you some context. The games are not that long. Probably takes 3 or 4 days to beat most of them. So you could play through the entire primary set of games within like 3 weeks at most, maybe 2 weeks even. Okay, let's get to 15 hearts. I think it's 15 anyway. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. To hell with that shit.
Hi. Ah.
All right. Let me think.
Ooh.
Yeah, 15 hearts. Let's go. I truly think the dude just killed me. Where are the PFF grades for the Niners game? A Dacian, probably, yeah. That would have been better than this, I think. Had to be. Right. That's actually not bad. I'm not unhappy. Okay. So at this point, I kind of feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to fight Ganon. Like the real Ganon. Hasn't he been a pretty colossal bust in Pittsburgh? Like, I wouldn't mind giving him a super cheap deal just to see what's up, but I wouldn't expect anything good. I would just be like, well, it's a lottery ticket, but I don't expect him to suddenly figure it out. He got to play next to some pretty primo talent in Pittsburgh. Yeah, he was a first-round pick. Steelers might have traded up for him. I can't remember. That guy from the Raiders might be good. Perryman. I think his name is Perryman or some shit. He's okay. Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
Hey. Ah. Yeah. Ma. Hey. Ah. Yeah. Ma. Mm.
Alright, let's see here. I'm not going to need most of this stuff, honestly. Yeah, RDR2 was excellent. RDR2 was an amazing game.
Ah.
There's no excuse for me or for my poop. If I ever play RDR2 again, I'll probably buy the Steam version so I can do it on PC. I usually don't buy games more than once, but I'll make an exception for that. It'll be a better experience. Man, the apples haven't grown back yet, I don't think. Great. Great.
Hey.
I don't think any of this stuff is really good. No, not really. Oh, maybe ratio. I don't know. That's hard to know. We'll never know at this point, I guess. Man, come on. I mean, JS, at the end of the day, the game basically came down to a couple of plays. But, yeah, I mean, I can't believe how bad the Vikings defense is. Like, how many times were they going to have a linebacker covering a fucking receiver? Like, if I'm a Vikings fan, look, the team was obviously fraudulent. We all know that. But it doesn't matter. Like, you should have been able to win that game just on the strength of your offense if your defense wasn't run by a complete Neanderthal. Thank God we didn't get Donatel, I guess. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Exactly. I might be streaming with snacks. I might not. Unclear at this point in time. But I can tell you, I do plan to beat this game the next time I play it. I mean, the thing with Maddie is that whatever happens, he'll spin it in a way to make Carol look good. That's the thing that needs to be understood when it comes to Maddie. Like, he's been doing it all year this year, too. He's spinning everything to say, oh, it's not Pete's fault, or this is actually good from Pete because of this, that, and the other thing. I don't know. It's very hard for me to believe what Pete did in that Niners game is defensible. I'm just not buying it, sorry. No.
Ah. Mmm. Mmm.
That. Yeah, and I mean, Ken Norton did maybe do a better job than Clint Hurt, but I don't even like talking about these people that much because you know that it doesn't really matter what they do. Alright, well, here's one I haven't actually done. God, if I do it, though, I'm marrying myself to doing 3 more. But it'll be easy to do, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Okay. So at this point, I think I'm in pretty good shape. I have pretty good weapons. I have a decent number of arrows. So I think at this point, it's time to go to Ganon's castle. Obviously, I'm not doing that tonight. Is that a shrine? I don't think you can do that. And it is. Well, you know what? Screw it. I have a little bit of extra time tonight. Can't be a bad idea. I got up and turned on the TV and saw 17-0 Buffalo, and then I just kind of went back to bed. So, yeah. Go away, ninja dude. Not in the mood. Shit. Could probably one-hit KO you if I wanted to. Think about that before you decide to mess with me. Alright guys, screw it. So by doing this, I'm basically marrying myself to doing 3 more, although it's really only 2 more because I know where another one is, and I'm pretty positive I can do it without big issue at this point. But it's fine. A minor test of strength? Oh yeah. This is going to take like 2 minutes. All right. Very nice. Give me that. Food. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I remember. The real question is, what's Pete's deal? Why can't he coach a good defense anymore? That's way more important to me. thing to say? Nice thing to say. Okay. Need 2 more spirit orbs. I know where I can get one almost certainly, and it'll probably be pretty easy. But the other I'm going to have to look around for a little bit. But that'll get me to exactly half the shrines in the game. That's pretty good. That makes sense. I played the Fallout games. They're great. But I'm trying to focus on new stuff. Fallout's awesome, yeah.
Hi. Oh?
Yeah, Until Dawn. I played that a couple years ago over on YouTube. That was good.
Ah.
I liked that one. Alright guys, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to play some ads and get out of here. See y'all in the morning.